New recruits stepping off the bus at Parris Island immediately enter the receiving phase, a short, high-intensity period that kicks off their transformation into Marines. The moment they set foot on the yellow footprints, drill instructors swarm them with relentless commands, establishing discipline from the very first second. Within hours of arrival, recruits are given one brief phone call home. Not to chat, but simply to confirm they've arrived safely. While official training hasn't begun, recruits move through medical screenings, paperwork, and initial gear issuance, including utility and physical training uniforms, boots, and hygiene items. Soon after, recruits undergo a standardized haircut where heads are shaved to eliminate individuality and foster an immediate sense of equality. Within 24 hours, civilian clothing is gone, replaced entirely with Marine-issued gear. On August 8, 2025, senior drill instructors from Bravo Company of the 1st Recruit Training Battalion addressed recruits at Marine Corps Recruit Depot Parris Island, delivering a series of speeches designed to set expectations and mentally prepare them for pickup day.
Sit up straight and look at me! Our mission to train each one of you to become a United States Marine. A Marine is characterized as one who possesses the highest of military virtue. They obey orders, respect your seniors, and strive constantly to be the best at everything they do. Discipline and spirit.
This is real life. You know, this is not like back at home where like, this is not summer camp, this is the Marine Corps, this is the military. This is what we're gonna do for you.
Every effort.
It's just gonna be a lot of demanding, not only like physically, but like mentally. Like this is the most challenging thing I've done. It's definitely gonna be the most challenging thing they're gonna go through in the next 3 months.
We treat you as we do our fellow Marines. With firmness, fairness, dignity, and compassion. Physical or verbal abuse by any Marine or recruit will not be tolerated.
Incentive training, often called IT, is a corrective tool used by drill instructors to address minor disciplinary infractions during recruit training. It consists of short, high-intensity physical exercises like push-ups, mountain climbers, or burpees, conducted under strict supervision. The goal isn't punishment, but immediate correction, reinforcing accountability and attention to detail.
Typically going through their mind is, why am I here? And how do I get out of here? To be honest. And the important thing to take away here is that when they're getting IT'd, they realize that they violated an order or regulation and they don't want to do it again. And that's the main thing that is going through their head. You know, obviously I know to not do that ever again. And if we're accomplishing that, then we're accomplishing the mission.
Discipline, one of the Corps' defining traits, is introduced from day one and reinforced daily through both drill and corrective training. There is no room in the ranks for anyone who falls behind, which is why recruits are pushed to the edge of exhaustion through challenges that test their physical, mental, and even ethical endurance. These include food rationing and sleep deprivation, rigorous day and night humps, low and no light infiltration movements, combat resupply drills and casualty evacuations, leadership screening exercises, values-based evaluations, team-driven obstacle negotiations, and field firing scenarios where every recruit depends on the Marines beside them. Initial drill is the first major test of a recruit platoon's ability to move and perform as a unified team. And it comes after weeks of learning the fundamentals of close order drill.
I think initial drill sets the tone for the rest of the cycle. It builds that confidence, or it should build that confidence. So the kids come out here, they do well, they perform well, and it rolls right into swim qual, rolls right into grass week, all the things that they're going to be forced to do after initial drill. And then maintaining that grind, maintaining that discipline to then come out on train day 56 and execute final drill.
Left shoulder.
During this evaluation, drill instructors grade everything from spacing and alignment to the precision of facing movements and the handling of the service rifle. It's also the first time recruits march as a coordinated formation under strict scoring criteria, giving the training company an early measure of discipline, attention to detail, and how well each platoon responds to commands. While it doesn't determine graduation, the results set the tone for future milestones like final drill and highlight how quickly a platoon is adapting to the expectations of Marine Corps standards.
Dismiss!
Academic classes introduce recruits to the knowledge every Marine needs to succeed, covering Marine Corps history, customs and courtesies, first aid, leadership, and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. These lessons are reinforced through practical application exercises, where recruits demonstrate their understanding in structured scenarios. Taught throughout the early weeks of training, the classes ensure that every recruit develops a consistent foundation of military knowledge and discipline, preparing them to meet the standards expected across the Marine Corps. The Confidence Course is built to push recruits well beyond their comfort zone and develop the mindset needed to overcome real obstacles in Marine Corps training. Spread across a series of high structures, rope climbs, balance challenges, and water-based obstacles, the course forces recruits to confront fear, height, and physical strain in a controlled environment.
Say hand over hand, hand over hand. Go, go, go.
Drill instructors guide small groups through each station, watching how recruits handle stress, hesitation, and unfamiliar situations.
X-side! X-side! Faster than that! Let's go! X-side!
Every obstacle is designed to build resilience, composure, and trust in both their own abilities and the team around them.
Push kick, scream out! Push kick, scream out! Fall, Austin! You're gonna fall!
Attempting something this demanding is admirable. But just as the Marine Corps isn't right for everyone, not everyone can become a Marine. Enlisted applicants must have a high school diploma, be legal U.S. residents, and fall between the ages of 17 and 28.
Still moving it slow. Marine Corps! You!
Officer candidates must be U.S. citizens at least 20 years old with both a high school diploma and a bachelor's degree.
I told you, Kyle! I told you, Kyle!
All applicants undergo a criminal background check and cannot have felony convictions.
Hand under hand! Get up!
Every new recruit also has to pass the initial strength test, or IST, which measures baseline physical fitness. The IST includes pull-ups, push-ups, or a flexed arm hang, a timed plank, and a 1.5-mile run. Minimum standards require males to complete either 3 pull-ups or 34 push-ups, finish the run in 13 minutes and 30 seconds, and hold a plank for at least 40 seconds. Female recruits must perform 1 pull-up or 15 push-ups, run the 1.5 miles in 15 minutes, and meet the same plank requirement. Only after clearing this entry-level test do recruits begin building toward the more advanced combat fitness test, which measures the body's ability to handle combat-driven physical stress. Scoring is capped at 300 points, with each event worth up to 100, while performance standards are adjusted based on the recruit's age and gender. The purpose of the CFT is to ensure every Marine can perform effectively under combat stress with speed, coordination, strength, and agility, all tested simultaneously. Recruits who fail either the initial strength test or the combat fitness test are reassigned to the physical conditioning platoon for remedial training before being allowed to continue.
Sir. 255, sir. I'll run that.
The Maneuver Under Fire event is designed as a battlefield simulation, requiring Marines to navigate obstacles while performing combat-relevant tasks like buddy drags and fireman's carries. The course is 300 yards in length and incorporates sprints, crawling movements, grenade throws, agility exercises, and casualty evacuation drills, all completed in sequence. The Maneuver Under Fire also incorporates 75-meter ammunition can carries, which test grip strength and a Marine's ability to move gear efficiently during combat. During this test, recruits must execute both high crawls and low crawls, mimicking the movements used to stay concealed while advancing under enemy fire.
Around the cone, around the cone, around the cone. Around the cone, left, left. Cheek to the left. Pick up my fireman carry. Fireman carry, pick up my shoulders. Shoulder up.
One of the most demanding portions is the fireman's carry, where a Marine must carry another for 75 meters to demonstrate strength and stamina under pressure.
Faster up. Faster up. No, faster. Faster.
Introduced in 2008, the combat fitness test modernized the Corps' approach by shifting focus away from pure endurance and toward combat realistic conditioning. Pugil sticks are a staple of recruit training, putting recruits face to face in one of the most physically demanding and mentally intense drills of boot camp. Using padded sticks, recruits spar under the watchful eye of drill instructors, learning to maintain balance, control, and aggression while following strict combat rules.
Again! Actually, hit him! Flick! Get your stick! Keep going! Keep going!
This exercise isn't just about brute strength. It teaches timing, reaction, and the ability to think under pressure, simulating the chaos of close quarters combat.
Here we go. Again. Hit him.
Push your sled.
Hit him. Keep hitting him. Go. Jump.
Alongside physical tests, the Marine Corps Martial Arts Program, or MCMAP, is a required part of training that fuses close combat techniques with character and mental development. To graduate, every recruit must earn the tan belt, which is the first of 5 belt levels in the program's progression. Training includes strikes, counterattacks, throws, joint manipulations, and chokeholds, each designed for practical application in close quarters combat. The tan belt curriculum introduces over 25 essential techniques, covering basic strikes such as lead hand punches, rear hand punches, and fundamental kicks. Drawing from disciplines like boxing, judo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and karate, MCMAP combines elements of multiple martial arts into a single versatile system. Recruits also take part in sparring drills called sustainment training, which sharpen reflexes and condition Marines to react effectively in high-pressure combat scenarios. All instruction is overseen by certified martial arts instructor trainers who closely monitor each recruit's technique, control, and intensity during the program. Recruits must demonstrate proficiency in all required skills during supervised evaluations in order to earn the tan belt qualification.
Aye, sir.
Let's go. Get it.
Equally vital to Marine training is swim qualification, which ensures every Marine can survive and operate in aquatic environments. The requirement is embedded into recruit training and is later revalidated throughout a Marine's career, with stricter standards for certain roles and units. The program is governed by the Marine Corps Water Survival Training Program, or MCWSTP. All training is conducted by Marine Corps water survival instructors, who are certified to lead and evaluate water-based combat survival. The curriculum is built around real-world scenarios such as escaping a helicopter after a water crash, abandoning a sinking ship, or conducting amphibious landings. There are 3 levels of water survival qualification: WS Basic, WS Intermediate, and WS Advanced. At the basic level, Marines must swim 25 meters in full utility uniform and boots, tread water for 4 minutes, perform a gear drop, and demonstrate controlled water entry. The intermediate level includes extended swimming, underwater gear recovery, platform jumps, and underwater navigation, all designed to build confidence in the water. The advanced level requires a 500-meter swim, 30 minutes of water treading, underwater swimming, buddy rescues, and swimming with full packs and weapons. Swim qualification is evaluated strictly as pass or fail, with the level achieved depending on a Marine's demonstrated endurance and water proficiency. Marines must requalify periodically, with WSB valid for 2 years and both WSI and WSA valid for 3 years, unless serving in a specialty unit where standards are higher. Failure to meet swim standards can delay graduation or result in reassignment to non-combat specialties until the qualification is achieved. Although pass rates are not publicly reported, most recruits ultimately succeed at earning basic qualification, with some requiring remedial training. Those who achieve high-level swim scores are often selected for amphibious or reconnaissance units, where aquatic expertise is essential. For advanced instruction, Marines can attend the 3-week Instructor of Water Survival School, which specializes in teaching combat water survival techniques. During basic warrior training, recruits move through the day movement course, a field exercise that pushes them to apply core combat survival skills under physical stress. The course forces them to crawl, sprint, and maneuver through natural terrain while reacting to simulated threats, reinforcing lessons on using cover, maintaining situational awareness, and communicating under pressure. It's also one of the first times recruits combine field movement with the advanced rifle techniques taught during earlier marksmanship training, giving them a realistic introduction to how Marines are expected to operate in a combat environment.
Go faster. Go faster. Go faster. 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 And you fall. Get back.
Recruits face one of their most demanding challenges during land navigation, a core part of basic warrior training. Using a map and lensatic compass, they plot courses through unfamiliar terrain, moving from point to point as they apply the skills they've learned in the classroom. Both day and night exercises test their ability to read terrain, calculate distances, and follow azimuths under physically demanding conditions. The course reinforces focus, teamwork, and practical problem-solving, giving recruits a realistic sense of the navigation skills every Marine may need in the field. Table 1 Marksmanship Qualification is the foundational rifle training course where Marines learn to fire the M16 or M4 rifle with precision. Conducted at distances of 200, 300, and 500 yards, it uses B-27 silhouette targets, known as E-type, that simulate human adversaries. The curriculum requires proficiency in 8 firing positions, such as standing, kneeling, sitting, prone, and several supported variations. Marines fire 40 rounds across structured shooting drills, measuring accuracy, control, and target engagement. Table 1 instruction emphasizes core fundamentals of shooting: sight alignment, breath control, and smooth trigger pull. A minimum qualifying score is mandatory to progress into more advanced combat marksmanship training. Table 2 rifle qualification shifts the focus to practical combat marksmanship under timed and high-pressure conditions. The course is conducted at shorter ranges, 25 to 100 yards, mimicking urban or close-quarters battlefield scenarios.
Magazine at 5 rounds. This is going to be that 300-yard line slow fire, firing 5 rounds.
Marines engage moving and pop-up targets at variable speeds to train for unpredictability in real combat. They shoot from several dynamic positions like kneeling, standing, and prone with support, often while being timed. Weapon reload drills are incorporated to build reflexes and ensure rapid recovery in the middle of a firefight. Depending on the iteration, Marines expend between 60 and 80 rounds, testing speed, accuracy, and adaptability. The gas chamber is part of CBRN, Chemical, Biological, Radiological, and Nuclear, defense training during Marine Corps boot camp. Recruits are exposed to CS gas, 2-chlorobenzalmalononitrile, a type of tear gas, to build confidence in their protective gear and mindset. Training occurs in a sealed chamber where recruits wear the M50 Joint Service General Purpose Mask, the standard issue gas mask. Before entering, recruits are thoroughly trained in how to don, seal, and clear their gas masks properly. Inside, they perform exercises like jumping jacks and deep breathing to expose mask leaks and simulate real-world movement. In the final step, recruits must remove their masks, state their name, rank, and platoon, and exit, exposing them to the full effects of the gas.
Get to the front, get to the front, get to the front.
CS gas causes intense irritation to the eyes, nose, throat, and lungs, triggering coughing, tears, and difficulty breathing. The goal is not punishment, but to instill trust in the gear and demonstrate it works under pressure. It also tests the recruit's ability to remain calm and follow instructions in a high-stress situation. The exposure only lasts a few minutes, but the memory is lasting and often builds a sense of pride. Instructors supervise every step to ensure safety and adherence to CBRN protocols. The gas chamber is one of boot camp's most feared yet respected events due to its psychological intensity. Recruits are taught the stop, seal, clear, check method to quickly respond to gas exposure. Exposure to CS gas is non-lethal and medically safe, designed to cause discomfort without lasting harm. Recruits are instructed not to panic, as panic worsens symptoms and delays proper mask use. Gas chamber training usually occurs in Phase 1 of boot camp, around week 3 or 4. Afterward, recruits are encouraged to walk around and air out to speed recovery. Completing the gas chamber is considered a rite of passage, reinforcing trust in equipment and resilience. The crucible is the culminating test of Marine Corps boot camp, a 54-hour continuous ordeal that integrates every skill recruits have been taught. First introduced in 1996, it was designed to prioritize core Marine values.
You double check your pockets. No, I'm in.
Teamwork, honor, and resilience over sheer physical strength. Upon successful completion, recruits are formally awarded the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor, signifying their transition into full-fledged Marines. Throughout the 54-hour event, recruits are allowed only 4 to 6 hours of fragmented sleep and are issued just 3 MREs for sustenance. The Crucible consists of more than 30 physically and mentally demanding stations, each testing a different aspect of Marine readiness. Recruits rotate between challenges almost non-stop with minimal rest and escalating physical fatigue.
Go, local!
They traverse over 45 miles on foot, most of it while carrying full combat gear and their assigned rifle. At Parris Island, the Crucible takes place in the Page Field training area, a rugged environment designed to simulate real combat. The area features varied terrain, mud pits, dense woods, open sand fields, and swampy sections to mimic battlefield unpredictability. Exercises proceed through rain, cold, or heat, halting only if conditions pose an imminent risk to life. Even the confidence course is reintroduced, this time modified to reflect battlefield urgency and physical exhaustion. Recruits operate under extreme stress, performing missions while tired, hungry, and mentally drained. Combat lanes challenge them to breach enemy defenses, conduct assaults, and perform casualty extractions under pressure. Every skill taught in boot camp, first aid, marksmanship, navigation, teamwork, is evaluated in dynamic, chaotic conditions. During the Crucible, recruits engage in controlled body sparring sessions, using Marine Corps martial arts program techniques to demonstrate endurance, aggression, and mental toughness under pressure. Failures are handled collectively, teaching recruits that mission outcomes affect everyone, not just individuals. Exhaustion, confusion, and discomfort are deliberately imposed to simulate battlefield decision-making conditions. The crucible culminates with the infamous Reaper hike, a grueling 9-mile trek carrying full packs, rifles, and gear. At dawn, the hike concludes with the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor ceremony, a symbolic rite of passage. Drill instructors present the emblem to each recruit, marking the emotional moment when they earn the title Marine. Tears, cheers, and raw emotion accompany the playing of the Marine Corps hymn and a short address honoring their perseverance. Many recruits describe this moment as the most impactful and transformative experience of their lives. The Crucible is a comprehensive test of everything taught at boot camp, from combat readiness to leadership and loyalty. It cements the Marine ethos of Semper Fidelis, always faithful, to the Corps, the mission, and fellow Marines. One of the final milestones in boot camp is the final drill, which assesses the platoon's mastery of close order drill, discipline, and cohesion after nearly 3 months of training. The event is judged by senior drill instructors and drill masters who evaluate timing, precision, and execution of commands. Each platoon performs a detailed sequence of movements, including column shifts, flanks, manual of arms, and formation marching with outspoken cues. Every movement must be performed instantly, with the entire platoon functioning as a synchronized unit to demonstrate discipline and readiness. The competition carries up to 100 points, which contribute to the overall Series Honor Platoon Award, recognizing excellence across training. Graduation at Parris Island is the defining moment when recruits finally earn the title of United States Marine after 13 weeks of relentless training. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos.